Welcome to Jonesboro, Arkansas, at Centennial Bank Stadium.
Home again?
Your college football Saturday continues with a great
was I away last
here
week?
on
I don't even wonder.
It's the Marshall Thundering Herd and the
I was
Arkansas
home.
State Red Wolves. Reese Davis,
Oh, yeah, I was home.
Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, the Red Wolves head coach told me before the game, focus is going to be essential. Play by play. He understands completely that they have a big opponent coming in here next week, top 25. But this opponent in front of them today is not to be taken lightly. He wants to make sure his players are looking at them and understanding they have quality players too, and not look ahead to next week. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll bring it out. It's James. He's got great speed. They get him out of bounds at the 46, and he sets him up with terrific field position.
Honest return.
Hits inside. It's good.
All right. Sounds good.
I
wasn't trying.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Keeping his eyes downfield. He turns it loose to the left. Makes a deep grab. Guided out of bounds at the 22.
So inspirational. That 79 throw power locks in. He underthrows them all.
It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to it. Maybe got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Hey, buddies. Hope you took my spread, because I'm sweating.
They'll go play action with Mack. Grabbed behind the line. It's Boston. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Gotta have it.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to
throw this man the
football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Mack from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to get started. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the
Right
air.
to him. And
It's picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll
tried
have
to hit him
first
before
down
he
at
got
the
to bring the
39.
linebacker. That was bad.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Out
Oh,
wide,
he
right
missed.
is Culliver. There he goes.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's
Tried his
reading the
best.
coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands
He's
so
trying
quickly.
right past
That's
him,
why he
using
seems
the
like he's in
air.
a great rhythm right now.
The thundering herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Phillips. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Bro.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run.
Oh.
The 20. Past the 10. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back.
I didn't even mean to bump him like that. Trying to run past and go to the running back.
A little too aggressive with the hands there. Got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. The option, the keeper. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss.
Oh, why's my defensive end dead?
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Got him.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Looking for room. Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up.
Touchdown, Turkeys!
Yardage, the big play. Special teams coming through. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Mack. Look out! And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
From the gun on third down, it's Mack. A strike downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go.
Just
Gets it
got it
down
over
to the 37.
Thought I might be able to jump.
The middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with them. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the...
Snags it, and he's open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going, get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
And it's picked off right at the goal line. He'll try to take it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. They'll start this drive from the 42. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Had to force that one.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we...
Five viewers?
Look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the wideout. Ready, go! Selling the fake. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He could go off.
Oh! It hit off him. I wasn't even thinking about that. That hurts.
Oh, man, really? Coughing it up? Looked like he was going to do some damage, take that thing back to the house, and instead he coughs it up and gives it to the other team.
Going to the run, it's James. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Still looking to his right. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's third down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the fourth down.
We'll take it.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I've been terrible at finishing drives. I guess that wasn't finishing the drive because I started there.
The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Austin Mack. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Running the red zone. It's Phillips. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Marshall! Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Hands it off on the counter. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Red Wolves really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They're all over it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they
another
got.
QB
They
back
weren't
in.
successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He's done nothing all game.
From that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. shoot. Quick toss to the right. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, for him not to hand that ball off on the RPO, the quarterback obviously saw something he liked there in the left flat, but it wasn't open. And as a result, it's an incompletion.
Mack from the gun on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
The kick is on its way.
Yeah.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They'll get down and put a stop to the return.
I'm going to give the other QB another chance. I'm struggling.
The 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Motion from the wide receiver. Sells the run, looking to pass. Looking down the middle. Right side, it's Smith.
Yeah.
Off and running. Inside the 30.
I think the lack of throw power is really hurting.
Touchdown, Red Wolves. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Carlisle might be hitting the bench.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing Mack. Under pressure. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Looking downfield, it's Mack. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Marshall quick to the line.
By the receiver. Gain of 19 on the play. 2-14 close. For the offense. 4.
Drops back on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Second and long here.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 30.
Mack. Out wide left, it's Culliver. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield.
Stay on.
Again, it's Mack. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
I know it's early in
I
this
might
game,
need to take that dude out of the game. He's cooking, but he's dead.
They've done a great job. Already built a huge lead. Now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Kick is in the air. Nestles it in at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Fresh center down's going to the air. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Barrett. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires to the middle. Smith with the grab over the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Oh, he missed it. No good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead. It's still a 17-point cushion. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with Tennessee taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
Marshall takes over the ball with thundering herd offense coming out. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Left side is Culliver. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw,
See
too.
you just
Nice
running
job by the
past and they
QB
catch
there,
it.
putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Wide receiver going in motion. Austin Mack looking to the big tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy.
Oh, I got to get that dude out of the game before he dies.
Already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes. He's breaking on the ball.
That
You just can't
deflection.
start a game any better.
Long way to go on second down. Again, it's Mack. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open. I had him. I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Quickly to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Got rid of it on the RPO. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Out wide left, it's Wade. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Throwing, Mack. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Fitted in the window for the score. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
He's going to run it. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team.
Why is he running all the way out here?
Not a lot of room to field this one. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Mack. He'll heave it deep. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. This guy is doing work on the outside, and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control. You could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15.
Ready, win.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Austin Mack throws to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
From the gun on third down, it's Mack. Right side, it's Wade. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Going to try to get it himself.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job in the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive game.
Straight ahead, it's James. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
Gotta love the way the defense is playing here on this drive. Down in the game in the fourth quarter. They're expecting run, and they're getting stops these last 2 snaps. If they can get a big play here, they've got an opportunity to get off the field and probably get pretty good field position to put their offense in a position to maybe go score.
Are you kidding me?
Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. The give on 4th down. Turning it on. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Yeah, if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead.
might need
The
a new
offensive
playbook.
coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
On play action. Left side, it's Bush. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Nice, man, nice.
An interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Couldn't find a ton of room on that return.
Oh, I lost.
Change, they take over at the 43. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. Throwing, Mack. Unloads.
Got him!
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the gun, it's James. Pass to 6. After the filthy move, he's got room. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Red Wolves just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Delayed handoff. It's Hood. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Run in the red zone. It's James. They were all over it.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still forced a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Mack. Got his man in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45.
949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar. Bender. Hawkeye.
To throw, it's Mack. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Throwing right. Complete downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly what's happening on this drive.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Austin Mack. It's caught. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
One-possession game. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Deep in the end zone, it's James. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for the edge. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Arkansas State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. On to attempt the try. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the return, it's Phillips. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. 2-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left. I got to make them all count.
Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Throwing, Mack. Release to the back. Holds on, it's Phillips. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw. It's Mack. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, but you're going to have time to throw.
Again, it's Mack. Out wide right, it's Culliver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Mack. And he fired it to the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on fourth down, said to go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big first down.
Right side, it's Phillips. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Austin Mack. Buying time to his right.
Bro.
Good job just to get rid of that one.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The
got
quarterback's on a
50
hot streak,
passes.
the ball's not hitting the ground, and right there they decide we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Mack from the gun on third down. Got a man in the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Again, it's Mack. Caught! And he was so close to scoring with that one, but he's shoved out of bounds at the 2.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Throwing Mack. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
With the clock running, this should be the final play. The give on 4th. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.